Good morning students, welcome to you all 11th standard commerce. So in this video we are going to discuss unit 1 fundamental of business, chapter 2 objectives of business. Okay, so objectives of business. So let's see what is meant by human activity. Okay, so human activity means is an activity performed by a human being to meet his or her or needs and wants or maybe or for a personal satisfaction. It is called the human activity. Okay, so human activities or can be categorized into economic and non-economic activities. Okay, human activities are classified into two categories: economic activities and the non-economic activities. So what do you mean by economic activities? That means activities undertaken with the object of earning money are called economic activity. So they do work for the purpose of earning money. Okay, that is called the economic activity. So next one, non-economic activities. So what do you mean by non-economic activities? That means activities undertaken to satisfy the social and psychological needs are called non-economic activities. So economic activities mean activities undertaken with the object of earning money, for the purpose of earning money. Then non-economic activities means activities undertaken to satisfy the social and the psychological needs are called non-economic activities. For the example of non-economic activities, production of goods by manufacturer, then distribution of goods by wholesaler, selling by retailers, medical advice rendered by the physicians, then accounting practice by the chartered accounts. These are the examples of economic activities. So examples of non-economic activities means cooking for family, celebrating festival. Okay, so celebrating festivals which give them happiness. Okay, so next one, watching movies in theater, doing meditation. So what purpose we doing meditation? It gives peace of mind. Okay, these are the examples of non-economic activities. So economic activities means with the object of earning money. Non-economic activities means they are not earning money, only physical and needs and satisfaction. Okay, love and affection. Okay, so what are the economic activities are classified against three categories: employment, profession, business. Employment, profession, business. Non-economic activities includes religious activities, charity, social work, personal satisfaction, physical recruitment, and love and affection. So these are the economic, non-economic activities includes. Okay. Next we are going to discuss difference between economic activities and non-economic activities. So what are the difference between economic activities and non-economic activities? So we are going to see what is the difference between economic activity and non-economic activities. So let's see the definition. So economic activities mean economic activities are those activities which are undertaken to earn money or financial gain for livelihood. Okay, so economic activities are, you know that, earning, purpose of earning money. Okay, so for example, fruit seller selling the fruits, so he sells fruits for earning money. It is called the economic activities. Next one, non-economic activities. So now what do you mean by non-economic activities? So non-economic activities are those activities which are undertaken for the sake of pleasure, performed out of love, sympathy, sentiments, etc. For example, mother cooks for her family. So non-economic activities means or performed for only satisfaction. Okay, so second point, motive. So motive means what is the main motive of economic activities? Sole motive is to earn money or financial gain. Okay, so for example, working as a lawyer. So working as a lawyer means he received a fees. Okay, so lawyer collected a consultation fees. So sole motive is to earn money or financial gain. Next one, under the non-economic activities undertaken for satisfaction of social, psychological or emotional needs. For example, visit to a temple. So what purpose we going to visit a temple? So we visit temple, it gives us peace of mind. The next one, third point, money measurement. So economic activities are valued under money measurement. So all economic activities can be valued in the monetary terms. So for example, doctor charges 500 rupees as a consultation fees. So next one, non-economic activities. So under non-economic activities cannot be valued in the monetary terms. So because non-economic activities they are performed for the purpose of satisfaction. So economic activities cannot be valued monetary terms. So these are the expression of the thought, feelings or a gesture. So for example, an NGO distributes a free clothes to the poor children. Okay, so for example, or at the time of natural calamities, so the people will give the poor people, help the poor people. So the NGOs provides the free clothes to the poor children. Okay, so understand this point. So next point, fourth point, relationship. So economic activities related to creation of wealth. Okay, so economic activities leads to the economic wealth. For example, Ram saved the part of his salary to purchase a house of his own. So Ram is saved for the part of his salary. For what purpose? He want to buy a new house for his own. That is called the economic activities are related to the creation of wealth. So non-economic activities do not create wealth. Okay, so what is the outcome of activities? It gives us the satisfaction. Okay, for example, money received a donation is spent on charity work. Okay, so next one, outcome. All economic activities result in production, procurement, purchase of goods, distribution and consumption of goods and services. So for example, Nokia produces cell phones and sells across India through its distributors. So all the economic activities results in the production. Okay, so next one, under the non-economic activities, the end result of non-economic activities is in the mental, emotional or psychological satisfaction of the person doing their activity. For example, Sona enjoys teaching orphans in an orphanage. So what is the outcome of non-economic activities? It gives the satisfaction. So example, Sona gets a suitable satisfaction while teaching the orphans in the orphanage. Okay, understand? So next one, duration. What do you mean by duration? So duration means economic activities are repetitive. Okay, repetitive. Economic activities are regular basis. It goes the regularly for earning money. So they are done on a regular basis in a living. For example, Gulfi ice cream seller sells the ice cream for every evening. So it is a repetitive. So next one, non-economic activities may not be undertaken regularly. Usually they are done during the free time. For example, Shankar visits orphanage in his free time. That means he cannot continue this work regularly. Whenever he gets a free time, he will go and visit the orphanage. So that is called a duration. Next one, source of initiation. What means source of initiation? That means economic activities are initiated to satisfy the human needs and wants. So economic activities are include satisfy the human needs and wants. So next, non-economic activities are initiated to satisfy the emotional or sentimental pleasures. So source of initiation means under the economic activities satisfy the human needs and wants, and non-economic activities are initiated satisfy the emotional or sentimental pleasures. So I hope you all understand this topic of difference between economic activities and non-economic activities.